Chapter 1. The Mysterious Neighbor. Have you ever met someone so mysterious that you couldn't resist finding out more? Well, this happened to me when I moved to a new neighborhood. Hello. My name is Emma. I'm 28 years old, and I work as a graphic designer. I recently moved to a quiet little town called Maple Grove, hoping for a fresh start. The neighborhood seemed peaceful. But there was one thing that didn't add up: a neighbor who never showed his face. One sunny morning, while watering my plants, I saw someone slip a note under my door. It read, "Welcome to the neighborhood, Emma. Feel free to knock if you ever need help." Curious and slightly nervous, I decided to take the note to the house next door. As I knocked, I heard a deep voice say, "Who's there?" "It's Emma, your new neighbor," I said, my voice shaky. From behind the door, he responded, "Welcome, Emma. I'm Lucas." And just like that, our unusual friendship began. Over time, I learned Lucas was a writer who valued his privacy. Despite his reclusive nature, he shared fascinating stories about his travels and inspired me to look at life differently. It's amazing how the most unexpected connections can brighten our lives.
Chapter 2. The Elevator Encounter. What if your elevator ride turned into an unforgettable introduction? Hi, my name is Jake. I'm 32 years old and work as a software engineer. Last month, I moved into a high-rise apartment in the city. Everything was perfect except for one thing: the elevator. It had a reputation for breaking down. One rainy morning, I was rushing to work and jumped into the elevator. Just as the doors closed, a woman walked in, juggling an umbrella, a coffee, and a stack of papers. "Morning." I said. "Morning," she replied, flashing a quick smile. Suddenly, the elevator stopped. "Not again," she groaned. We ended up spending an hour stuck, sharing stories about our lives and laughing over the absurdity of it all. When the doors finally opened, I had made a new friend and possibly more.
Chapter 3. The First Day at Work. Starting a new job is nerve-wracking, but meeting your coworkers can be hilarious. Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm 27 years old and just started working as a marketing assistant. My first day at work. A comedy of errors. When I introduced myself to the team, I accidentally spilled coffee on my boss' desk. Then, during the icebreaker activity, I said I love documentaries about murder, which raised a few eyebrows. Despite the awkward start, my colleagues welcomed me warmly, and now we laugh about that first day all the time.
Chapter 4. The Cafe Stranger. Sometimes, a random hello can lead to a life-changing friendship. Hi there. My name is Kevin. I'm 29 and work as a travel photographer. Last week, I met someone who completely changed my perspective over coffee. I was editing photos at my favorite cafe when I overheard someone struggling to order in English. I decided to step in and help. "Do you need a hand?" I asked. The traveler smiled and said, "Yes, please." We ended up talking for hours. He was a journalist visiting from Spain, and we bonded over our shared love of stories and adventure.
Chapter 5. The Wedding Speech. What do you say when introducing yourself to hundreds of strangers at a wedding? Hello. I'm Mia, and I'm terrible at public speaking.
So, imagine my panic when my best friend asked me to give a speech at her wedding. Standing in front of a room full of strangers, I blurted out, "Hi, I'm Mia. I'm the bride's best friend. And, I once saw her eat a whole pizza by herself." The room erupted in laughter, and from that moment, the ice was broken. I went on to share heartfelt and slightly embarrassing stories that had everyone laughing and crying. Chapter 6, The Gym Buddy. Ever introduced yourself to someone mid-squat? Awkward. Hi, I'm Alex, 26, a fitness enthusiast. I love going to the gym, it's my sanctuary. But last week, something happened that made me laugh every time I think about it. I was mid-squat, focused on my form, when I noticed someone struggling with a barbell near me. I couldn't just stand by, so I called out, "Hey! Need a spot?" Startled, the guy dropped the barbell and nearly fell over. I rushed to help, apologizing for scaring him. Turns out, it was his first day at the gym, and he was completely new to lifting. After introducing ourselves, I gave him some tips, and we ended up working out together. Now, we're gym buddies who push each other to new limits. Chapter 7, Meeting the Roommate. Living with someone new? It's always an adventure waiting to unfold. Hey, I'm Claire. I'm 24, and I just moved into a new apartment. My roommate, Lily, seemed nice online, but I didn't meet her in person until move-in day. When I walked into the apartment, it was chaos. Boxes were everywhere, and a small dog was barking like crazy. "Oh, don't mind Max," Lily said, chasing the dog. "He's just excited." We spent the rest of the day unpacking and learning about each other. "So, what do you do?" I asked. "I'm a cake artist," she said, opening a box full of intricate cake toppers. By the end of the day, we were laughing over pizza, surrounded by half-unpacked boxes. Living together has been an adventure full of laughs, late-night chats, and, of course, lots of cake.
Chapter 8, The Dog Park Encounter. When two dog lovers meet, it's the dogs that do the introducing. Hi, I'm Mia, a 30-years-old graphic designer. My dog, Buddy, is my best friend. Every evening, we head to the local dog park for his daily playtime. One day, as Buddy was chasing his favorite ball, he collided with another dog. Both dogs tumbled over, barking and wagging their tails. I rushed over, only to find another dog owner laughing. "Looks like our dogs hit it off," he said. "I guess they introduced us," I replied, smiling. We exchanged names. His was Chris, and watched as our dogs became instant best friends. Over time, Chris and I started meeting regularly at the park, sharing stories about our dogs and life. Who knew a simple trip to the park could lead to such a great connection?
Chapter 9, The Mystery Job Interview. What if your interviewer turned out to be someone you already knew? Hi, I'm Daniel, a 34-years-old graphic designer. Recently, I applied for my dream job at a creative agency. The interview day arrived, and I walked in, nervous but excited. The HR assistant led me to a conference room. "Your interviewer will be here shortly," she said. When the door opened, I was stunned. "Emma?" I blurted out. "Daniel," she replied, equally surprised. Emma was my college classmate. We hadn't seen each other in years, but we'd worked on several projects together back in the day. The interview turned into a trip down memory lane, with Emma reminiscing about our teamwork. In the end, she said, "I'll be honest. You're the most qualified candidate I've seen today."
Chapter 10, The Unexpected Reunion. Have you ever introduced yourself to someone who already knew you? Hello. My name is Laura, a 29-year-old journalist. Last month, I attended a writer's workshop in New York. During the introductions, I stood up and said, "Hi, I'm Laura. I write about lifestyle and travel." A man across the room raised his hand and said, "Laura. From Bluebird High School." I stared at him, confused, until he added, "It's me, Ethan. We were in the same drama club." The whole room laughed as we caught up on old times. What started as a professional event turned into an unexpected reunion, and we left that day reconnecting not just as writers, but as old friends.
Subscribe to the channel and share this video if you found it valuable. Knowledge becomes more meaningful when it's shared.